relationship problems of our own. Okay. I know we're having serious problems because me and you not cooperating in this relationship. We're not communicating with each other. We're making each other mad over a lot of stuff. First, I'm calling you names and making fun of your weight. I'm insulting you. I'm making insults to you. I know it hurts your feelings. I know it does. When you make insults about me, it hurts my feelings too. Okay. Sometimes some of your insults are not very nice, sweetheart. And see how it feels like when you do that with other people around you. You see how it feels like when you do that with Rene. You constantly make fun of him, his height, his weight. You criticize. You're being mean with Rene. You know, you tell Rene what to do. And maybe that's why you're not staying focused like you're supposed to. You worry about Rene's habits, even though you have your own habits you need to worry about. You're getting into Rene's face and insulting him, even though you should be worrying about himself. Even though you should be worrying about yourself. I do realize that you and Rene are buddies, but you two need to be nice. Not be solving it by doing play fighting with each other. When you play fight and then it gets way off hand, and it does. You worry about Rene's behavior, you should be worrying about your own behavior. You're being mean with Rene. You're making fun of him and calling him names. How you like it when I do that with you? You're touching him and you're smacking him and you're hitting him. You know, you tell Rene to keep his hands to himself. Why can't you do that? Disrespectful what you're doing towards Rene. You're being really disrespectful with me. You see how it feels like when I tell you to shut up? It makes you mad, doesn't it? You don't like it when I tell you to shut up because that's mean. You see how you like it when you make remarks like that and comments like that. It could hurt people's feelings, sweetheart. I know you're having issues with your mother, but you don't solve it with other people and dragging people in the middle of it. Okay. You see how I like it when I make fun of your weight? When I make fun of your gut and your stomach. I'm not the ones being disrespectful. You are too. That's disrespectful, the way you behave with Rene. You constantly do that with Jamal. Jamal has feelings too. But telling him not to get involved with your problems. Jamal constantly does that with you because he's just trying to look out after you. Jamal is just trying to help. And what you do, you're getting mad because he gives me a hug. You should not, just a friendly hug. But if we have problems of our own, why are you dragging Jamal into this mess for? This is our relationship problems, not Jamal. Why are you getting involved with it for? That makes things worse if you keep dragging Jamal into it. And it's way bad enough if you're dragging Rene involved with it. That's why Rene's in our relationship, but in our business when it comes to relationship. Maybe we have been kissing in front of Rene You wouldn't have found out about it. I know you're having problems with Renee and Jamal. I know you have. You've been friends with Renee for like 20 years now. And what are you doing? You being mean with Renee. You're being mean with everybody on the team. Especially with me. I call that disrespectful. I think that's harsh. And you tell me not to gossip. You should work on it too. Okay. And get involved with all the gossiping because you're doing the same thing. You don't like it when I gossip about your mother. I wasn't the only one that did it. You did the same thing. I'm saying that your mother is annoying. You don't say that to your mother. Not disrespectful, but tell your mother to shut up. That she needs to shut her mouth. That's disrespectful when you tell her to lose the temper. The way she speaks to you in a high-toned voice. Yes, that's her habit, but let her worry about her own habits. Let her handle it. That's not your job to do that. Okay. You worry about my habits, and you have your own habits. Okay. That you tell your mother to shut her mouth. That's not nice. That isn't nice. You tell your mother to mind her own business. And that's the reason why I'm gossiping about my mother. I would never say anything to my mother like that, but you shouldn't do that with Maddie. So it was both ways, okay? I'm telling my mother not to get on my business because you don't want to tell me to tell her that. That's not showing respect. And you better be nice. If you want me to be nice to my mother, you be nice to Maddie. How about those inappropriate naked pictures you shouldn't be doing? Inappropriate sex talk on my cell phone. Maddie's not going to allow that. See, maybe that's why Maddie took the FaceTime away from you. You deserve it. That's what happens for not going by her rules and instructions. And next, she's going to take you away. Next thing she's going to do with you. She's going to take your phone away from you. You're going to lose your phone privileges. And I had nothing to do with that, okay? If you get your phone taken away, it's going to be taken away. You already lost your FaceTime privileges. Now you're going to lose your phone privileges if that continues. So, if you want to keep that phone, you better follow instructions and rules. And that means you better go buy them. So, if you want that FaceTime back, then you're gonna you have to earn it. I'm not gonna do it for you. You can do it yourself. I'm not going to give you FaceTime back. Your mother has to. I don't make up the rules on FaceTime. I'm not in charge of it. Maddie is. If I want to talk to you on FaceTime, I need to ask your mother permission. Okay. I have to wait until she tells you to. So I have to be patient. Okay. So I don't want to hear any more gossiping from you. I don't want to hear any more negative thoughts towards your mother. I do not want to hear it. So I don't want you dragging me into it. Okay. If I hear you say mean things about your mother and calling her names, I'm not going to. I will do the same thing with you. Okay. You tell me to watch my language. I want you to do that with Maddie, okay? If you want me to be mean to you, you better not do that with Maddie. You're disrespecting her rules. You're hiding things from your mother. For like 3 months since you've been hiding things from her. She's in your business because why she's telling you what to do, because that's her job. See how many times you've been getting me in trouble. You're the one that got me involved with it. And you did. You dropped me in the middle of this. It's not my problem. It's yours. The other one shouldn't be on FaceTime anyway. So that you lied to me this whole time. And you did. You got another 3 days until your sister comes over. And you better not tell your sister any of it. You better not mention that in front of your Matthew. I don't want your Matthew involved with this. This is between us. Okay? And don't you tell your brother Glenn about it. Okay? If you don't want me yelling at you, then you better be nice to your mother. And I expect you to be nice to her. I don't want to see you gossiping about her anymore. If I see you gossiping about your mother, I'll get really pissed at you. And then I will put you on punishment. Disrespecting your mother like that, that means you better not talk to me that way. You better not acting short around me. You got it? That means I want you to lose the attitude towards with me. That means I expect you to be nice to me too. Yes, I still love you. You better not answer me back or talk back to me ever. If you want me as your girlfriend, I expect you to apologize to your mother and apologize to me too.